Hi, my name is Scarlett Flores. I am the current master teacher in the PUBS classroom at the Children's Center. I had previously worked in the Yodi's classroom before moving over to the PUBS classroom this semester. I have an AA and a BA in child development. I am currently enrolled in the Child Development's master's program, and I am just finishing up my first semester of grad school. So I'm so excited about that. So in order to be a master teacher, you need to have a bachelor's degree in child development or anything in a similar field. You need to possess a child development permit, which you can obtain through the California Commission on Teachers Credentialing. You can get different permit types depending on what degree you hold. There's an associate teacher, a master's teacher, a site supervisor, and a director's permit. I currently hold a site supervisor permit and I have a trauma-informed care certificate. The more certificates in education you can get, the better. Other things you need to have are a CPR, first aid training certificate, a TB test, and have or obtain a mandated reporter certificate. So what to expect in the day in the life of a master teacher is very different. So the schedules may be the same depending on the days, but sometimes things don't go as planned, and that's okay. So with my age group specifically, there's a lot of emotions, and helping to self-regulate those emotions is what your day consists of. You will be doing a lot of positive guidance, redirecting, helping them learn skills, whether it's either learning to pick up after themselves, learning how to wash their hands, toileting, or learning how to take turns. You're teaching them and creating activities to help with each of the domains. So it can be from physical, social, emotional, language, and cognitive, just to name a few. There will be a lot of modeling, making observations, keeping record of their development through DRDPs. You will be holding parent conferences, regular check-ins with parents. So creating these relationships with your children and parents is important. Some challenges as a master teacher are not being well trained or educated enough on children with special needs or who need that extra one-on-one support. So especially if you have more than one child in your class who needs that support. So that's always a challenge. The strengths are that you can put into practice everything you learn and change things as you go if they don't work. So don't worry if something doesn't come out the way you wanted. There's always room for improvement, and you can always change and learn and pick up from anybody higher up in your center. So just remember that burnout is real, and it's important to take care of yourself so you can give it your all when working with your children. So don't be afraid to always ask for the support. An average salary as a master teacher can depend on your experience and permits or certificates that you may hold, and can range anywhere from 18 to 28. It may be more depending on the years of experience. I'm sure it also depends on the company you work for and what they have to offer. So make sure to gain as much experience in the field as you can, either by volunteering or trying internships. So at our center, play is very important. Because that is how we create these learning experiences. It can be through dramatic play, while dressing up with different costumes we have, or through playing with the manipulatives. They learn to make patterns with the Legos or create towers with blocks that they'll want to push over. And that's where we can start talking to them about how big their towers are or how much force they use to drop the blocks. So it's the learning and teaching through play. And it is infinite, so it's not just they're playing. So they are learning as they're playing. So the age group that I work with is in the PUBS classroom from 3 to 4 years old, sometimes 2 years old, depending on birthdays and when they will turn 3. I was the Yodi teacher before, as I mentioned, and I have had experience with school-age children. So when I took on the role of being the master teacher for the PUBS, it was going to be a different challenge that I was so ready to take on. So it has definitely been something different for me, and I have really enjoyed this age group. So I'm hoping to continue to teach them for as long as I can. So as for anybody trying to follow the same career path, I do want to say that it is not easy, that's for sure, but it definitely is rewarding in the sense that it brings so much joy to see your kiddos grow and develop through your guidance and your support. It just feels really great making these great relationships with your kiddos and their families. And always remember that there will be good days and there will be bad days. But just knowing that if it's your passion and you really enjoy working with children, then continue to work hard to become the best teacher that you can be. So if you guys have any questions, want to come stop by, see me at the Children's Center, I'd be more than happy to wave at you guys or say hi. So let me know. Thank you.